Hi, thanks for watching. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can increase your website's ranking and search results to get onto the first page of Google, the search volume and traffic that these top sites are getting, along with the amount of new leads that would be coming directly to your business when ranked. So for comparison, I've taken your business website, as well as the top and bottom listing on this very first page, and I put them all into this tool that I use, and it shows me all the information that Google finds when it crawls your site that it uses to determine your position in search results. So just quickly looking at some of the numbers, you can see why these websites are outranking yours and on the first page. But let me just go into a little bit further detail on what these numbers mean and then how you can improve yours. So when Google is determining how to rank a website, it uses two factors. The first is what's called the authority or trust that it has in your site, which is basically a popularity contest. Now, this authority is gained when other domains or websites refer back to yours by creating a link. Now, this acts as an endorsement that Google uses to build trust because others are vouching for you. So to give you an example, if say the local news station did an article on their website and it said the top 10 best painters in the Jacksonville area. And in that article, the reader could click on a link and it would bring them to your website. That's considered one backlink from one referring domain. Now, backlinks can come from many different places, including any kind of blogs, editorials, guest posts, press releases. One strong and very important type is what's called a citation. Now, a citation is any time that your name, address, and phone number appear in an online directory, including Yelp, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, Better Business Bureau. Now, these are all free. They just take some time to find them, register your business, and then input the information exactly as it's shown in Google search. Now, you can see, based on the amount of other domains or websites that are linking back to these sites, why Google trusts them and gives them higher authority and ranks them onto the first page. You can also see there's a big difference between the very bottom of the first page and the top for the amount of websites that are linking to them. However, it's not just a matter of the quantity of these links and websites, it's also the quality. So certain websites are more spammy than others and not trustworthy. So we need to find highly authoritative sites to link to that are also relative to your service industry, so that way it transfers that trust to you through the link. Now, the second factor for ranking your site is the content on your page. As you can see, you're not getting picked up for any keywords. So if I just use this company as an example to show you, these are all the words and phrases that are being typed into Google search that are being found on this competitor's website, as well as the volume, the number of times per month they're being searched. So this is where some research gets done just to find the highest volume keywords relative to the services that you offer and in the areas that you service to make sure that those are being included on your website and then found by Google. So for instance, painting Jacksonville, Florida is pretty popular. It's being searched 600 times a month. If you were on the first page of Google, 600 people would be seeing your website when they search. Now, we're very conservative, and Google estimates about 10% of total search volume turns into a lead for your business. So that's anywhere from up to 60 people. They're either going to be calling you or doing a form submit through your website to email. Now, depending on what the percentage is of customers that call you to actually become jobs, and then obviously the profit margin per job varies, but you can see just how the sheer volume of leads coming into the business every month can definitely add up to some revenue at the end of the year. And that's just for one keyword. Then we would repeat the same process for all the highest volume keywords to making sure that you're ranking for those as well and get all that search volume and all those leads coming directly to you. Now, there is a formula that Google uses to find keywords on your site. So if we take a look at your page here, the biggest, or the first problem that we have here is that this is a Google business site. So unfortunately, because it's owned by Google, they don't really allow you to do many things to outrank other competition. It's basically what we call a digital business card. It's a place that you can send customers to so they can get some information about your business, but it's not a place that a new customer is going to find you at. This would have to be rebuilt onto a different platform so that way you can optimize it. If doing so, when you're building a website, whether it was somebody that we're doing or whether you're talking to somebody else, you want to make sure that you have enough content on the page because Google doesn't really care about what the layout looks like. It's just going to come in and count all the words and text on the page. Now, it's generally looking for a minimum of about 1,500 words on a home page because it assumes that the more information you have, the more of an expert you are, and then the more likely it is to recommend you. Now, while it's counting all the words, it's also searching for those keywords. So any kind of services that you offer or locations. Now, this is where the number of words on the page really comes into play because you're only allowed to have one of those keywords for every 150 words of text. So the more services or locations or keywords in general that you want to be found for in search means the more content that you have to add to your page. Furthermore, the supporting content for that keyword has to be relative to the keyword. So if you're talking about interior painting, the 150 words to support that have to be about interior painting. So if we look at how this works in a search results, the first thing that's always going to come up is what's called the map pack. Now this is a pretty important area to try to get into because a lot of traffic comes to these three sites since they're listed at the very top of the page. To be listed in here is free. You just need to fill out your Google Business Profile, which is part of the Maps app, so you can do it right from your smartphone. There are ways to optimize that to try to increase your ranking in this list. So what you want to do is make sure you fill out as much information as you possibly can. So all your services, the area, even the hours of operation. Then in your business description, you're allowed 750 characters. You want to use all of that and put some keywords in there as well. Then you want to take photos of your work that are geolocated and tagged from within your service area, as well as posting onto your Google profile on a regular basis. Try to collect as many reviews as you can, and then you want to get as many of those citations, your name, address, and phone number. You want to appear in more directories than anybody else on this list. Now, underneath that, this is what we call the organic search results. This is where the more authority or trust that Google has in your site, the higher up on the list you're going to rank. So this is where getting more of those links or referrals from other websites will help you climb and outrank the competition. Then, once your website is ranked, you'll be getting all that search volume and all those leads coming directly to your business. So I hope this information was helpful and it shows you how you can scale your online presence, but please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or if you'd like to go into any further details. We could talk about some of your goals for the business and then we could do some research on our end to find out what it would take for you to reach those. And always appreciate getting feedback as well, just to find out if information like this was useful for you. So please let me know what you thought. I appreciate your time and look forward to speaking with you.